Before, wait, Capitano, wait, 1 second. Just watch this video.
Did you think you had Essay?
Yeah, what, sorry?
Did you think you had Essay?
Who's Essay?
Essay.
Very good player. He plays for Arsenal, a team we want to beat on Sunday.
Was there a point there when you thought he was going to be a Spurs player?
I think I've said before, I really like to speak about players that are here, and the other two I will speak about is Messi and Ronaldo. I need to find 2 other players when they're retiring in a year or two.
Now watch the response. It's not 1 goal or 2 goals or 3 goals. It's a hat-trick. Easy. He had his response. Now you know him. Now he proved that he deserved that. All the teams were chasing him in the summer. So let's go. Leaving jokes aside, although I said a hat-trick, but a hat-trick is 3 goals. So just don't focus on it. Capitano was a little bit excited here and there. Alright, let's get serious now. So there is a question that used to pop in my head all the time. And I've seen Arsenal the past 3-4 years, they're trying to build a team, a solid team. And I was like, until when you're constructing? I felt like they were building the Camp Nou. But today, Arsenal proved to me that building a solid team is the initial start to succeed. And this is a lesson in life. Like, if you want to build anything, you should have a solid foundation. And Arteta built the solid foundation. Today we're gonna see how he did it and what the obstacles that he faced in 3 points. The first point is the first 30 minutes when Arsenal was struggling to conquer the mid-block and low block that Tottenham built. And the formation for this mid-block and low block was 5-3-2. As we could see in minute 15:49 and minute 21:44. And the purpose of this mid-block and low block is to close the central channels and force Arsenal to play wide. Rice and Zubimendi tried to control the rhythm and they were circulating the ball side to side. As we could see in minute 22, they were circulating the balls, but they weren't able to play vertical. So Arsenal was very predictable and Tottenham was able to close all the central channels and not leave any gaps. Beside that, Arsenal also struggled with the physicality of Tottenham's players. And we saw them, especially in the first 2 minutes, they lost lots of aerial balls. As we could see, in minute 29-28, Odgis from Tottenham was protecting the ball, and it illustrates the difficulty that Arsenal had in the first 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I got my answer to the question that I asked. But before giving you the answer, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and give us that like button so you could enjoy our content and we could grow and bring more value to you. Now let's get to the answer. The answer is Arteta built a team that has a passion and at the same time has individual brilliance. And these players, they know when to find a sneaky moment to translate the chances and find a gap in a team that plays with a low block. Minutes 35-55, the solution came by Mourinho. Mourinho found a sneaky pass to Trossard. Trossard's ball control was a key. Despite a weak shot, the deflection beat the defense. This forced Spurs to open up. This goal was a key to open up Tottenham's low block and mid block, and we started seeing gaps and spaces. Here, actually, when I understood that this Arsenal is dangerous, has a patience, and at the same time, when they find a small gap and spaces, you're done. So this took us to the second goal by who? By Easy. But Easy wasn't easy. In minute 40, a clearance fell to Rice, who played a quick pass to Easy. Easy, his unpredictable shot from distance, caught the keeper off guard. After 5 minutes, somebody else came again. Who's this guy?
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Easy. Easy was able to score the third goal for Arsenal. Wow. Arsenal within 6 minutes, they were able to score 3 goals. What a goal. In this goal, Arsenal played out of pressure on the touchline, releasing Easy, who carried the ball and shot and scored again. Before ending the second part, Arsenal was patient in the first 30 minutes, that they were playing wide, trying to circulate the ball left and right. But when they started playing vertical and aiming to the goal, they were able to score 3 goals. And the key was here, the patience that they had, and at the same time being direct to the goal, bring results. So after 3 goals, of course, Arsenal kind of got relaxed, which is take us to the third point. Takes us to the third point. Pressing traps versus consolation error. Let me explain to you what I mean by this. After Easy's goal, Arsenal was ahead by 3-0. So Spurs in the second half, they had to change their way. They were counting on mid block and low block and playing long balls. So in the second half, Thomas Frank tried to change his way to play short, which allowed Arsenal to apply a high press, as we could see in minute 63. This shifting in the strategy made Arsenal as well greedy. That's why we saw that. That's why we saw Richarlison scored in an amazing goal. And to be honest, this guy, he always scores amazing goals. He reminded me in the World Cup when he scored a bicycle goal. But after Richarlison goal, Arsenal reorganized themselves. And the key here, reorganized. They regained control and they tried to calm the rhythm. And at the same time, once they got reorganized, they tried to punish Tottenham, because Tottenham, they wanted to score the second goal and close the gaps. So the result would have been 3-2 if they scored the second goal. But Arsenal, what they did, again, this player, Easy, he was able to score an amazing goal in minute 75. And with 4-1, of course, Arsenal had the game and they had the position. And here where the management role comes in. Arteta calmed the rhythm down and he tried to hold the position and not rush to score the 5th goal. And this is what I like about Arteta. This guy, he's very reasonable. And I think with him being reasonable like this, he would be able to win many titles this season. Maybe the Premier League, maybe the FA Cup, maybe the Champions League. Who knows? But El Capitano will be back with another episode for Arsenal after Bayern München's game. So stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and leave your comment and tell me if you think that Arsenal will win the Premier League this season or any other title. And peace till next time.